Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Skyrim video. And today we are going to continue on through the Thieves Guild questline. Why can't I hear myself? I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to continue on through the Thieves Guild questline, and yeah. So, Vandal, I have a feeling you won't be around for too long because I'm going to send me on some quests that I can't bring you along with. But, anyways. Go talk to Maven Blackbriar.
Wanted to say something to you.
Yes?
Got a minute? I've never seen anyone with skills like yours.
I think you're all
I just
right.
wanted to let you know that if you
In
need
fact,
anything,
I'm kind of impressed
you
how
can
well
talk
you're
to me.
doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
How did you become so good at picking locks?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
Oh. With skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking, what's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes well, to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy.
Why'd you stop?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
I think I see what you're getting
The
at.
last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Why did you join the guild and not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief, rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. I'm sure we'll speak again.
I'm sure too. Most likely we'll talk to everyone again, but...
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
She's in here. The bee and the bob. The bee and the bob.
Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Maramo. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Dreth family doesn't steal in Darren. For your sake, I hope you're right. Because
I want to know more about the Temple of Mara.
Wonderful. Where to begin?
the Dreth family.
Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Afraid of you. Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
I could have a wedding at the
Yes,
temple?
if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
I'll tell you one thing.
No, not really.
Make peace
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here.
both be
Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, One of them comes to the temple, and we arrange a ceremony. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
You? I'll take a seat too.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I'm the best at what I
Is
do.
that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
You don't have that problem with me.
I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business.
Okay.
I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
How did you become allied with these
The
guys?
Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people.
Who runs the Honeybear Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Skyrim seems like more than just friendly competition.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
Why don't they listen to me, Kira?
So get rid of him and he's no longer a threat?
Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Ma'am, I'm never sorry.
Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun?
Can I help you?
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
You mentioned you serve special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a
He
bartender
was just
in Gideon.
staring over my shoulder.
First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Interesting.
Just get out of here.
Why
Okay.
don't they listen to me, Kirava? Why won't they do as I say?
Maybe they're afraid of you. Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
They always try to take advantage of me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
Guess we go to Whiterun. Back to where it all began. Not really began, I guess, but first major city I went into. Hello,
I'm
Belthor.
all ears.
What are you looking at? I'm not.
Not
afraid
you,
of
Bray.
you, know, even if you are my
What are these names? I've never noticed the names on Whiterun before. Actually, I've probably not noticed the lost names in Skyrim before.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables.
The Bannered Mar. Hold up.
If it's work you need, how...
Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Another bounty? That's it?
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
Then what are you doing here? Hello?
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you respect me?
I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I fit?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Why are you doing all this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than debt, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look...
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
I know. What were you doing here?
I'll see you back in Riverwood.
Yeah. Eventually.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the
Send
right
me.
place.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Alright. Go poison.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone's obsessed with death.
Well, that's what happens. I've killed many people. Actually, there's a counter for that. I spent 31 days as a werewolf? Combat. I killed 348 people on 203 animals, 71 creatures, 266 undead, 8 Daedra, 7 automatons, and my favorite weapon is a glass sword. Won 2 brawls. I slaughtered a bunny. Backstabs. What? I have a bounty in Whiterun for 76. Half-finger bounties 1,000. I don't know where Half-finger's at or what I did, but yeah. Interesting. 32 quests. 132 miss objectives. 7 main quests and 8 side quests. The companions are complete. Winterhold. Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood. Soul Ward, Daedric, Questline. I found 123,000 gold. That's crazy. Anyways, let's get moving.
I work with my mother. Sell
Good.
fruits and vegetables.
Good for you.
It's fun mostly.
Kids these days. Alright, Fandel, let's go slaughter some rats. Oh. Hello, sir.
You want something from me?
Ma'am? What the heck are you doing?
Yes?
Hello?
We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life. Make it quick.
That was it? Okay. Thought I was going somewhere else there, like quest or something. So I was looking for like weed or something. Yeah, I'm easily distracted right now. I think this is it. Should be it. Hello, hunting brew. Sabion.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new hunting brew reserved for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
You'd better, or I yell skeever.
Okay, okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
Okay, you got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
I'll try. You mentioned the name Malice?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Thank you for the tail. Sub bonus for me too. Is there anything up here real quick? Can't remember. This is my third and final offer. I feel that I've made more than generous with the amounts I've saved to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we can make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay in my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being part of the Blackbriar family would be both and lucrative. I kept reading that as an I. And life-saving. Maven. Interesting. Fine now. Ah, nothing there. Gosh, you scared me, Finn. Maybe we'll break in here. Maybe. We'll find it. Found an area. Gives us something. Come on. There we go. What? Why is this in here? Wasn't doing anything. Where's my... well, you... Ice Spike and Firebolt. Let's go Firebolt Blow, because Ice Spike isn't really doing much to him. There's no need for it either. Venom Fang. Fireball, fireball, fireball. That's right, I can just spew out fireballs. I have no idea what I just took. Was it food? How do I get meat? How do I get slaughterfish? What? Bye-bye, spider. I have flame shout. What am I doing?
This ends.
don't have any magic left. And he just shocked it to death. Come on, Vandal, move. Vandal. Anyways. You'd think fire breath would do more damage, but... That's it? Dang. We're gonna be using magic. Probably put on my magic robes. No, the traps are working on me, pal. I have a feeling. Window still alive. What am I doing? I have literally the weapon to deter them. Oh jeez, sent that thing flying. Where'd you go? Hello?
Is that the best you can do? No!
Has no magic left. What are you gonna do? Wham! There you go, poison. Sneak increased. Gonna make health potions. Yes, I can. Blue Warbler Swamp Fungal. Got it? Simple as that. Gold. Just Journal? Sure. Hold on. "10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile." "10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death." What in the world? Anyways, moving on. What the heck? Can you get in there, Fandel? Or you can fit. Crawl on your stomach. You might be able to. I think that should be it. Because this isn't like a big quest, I know. But oh, hey, look where we ended up, guys. Nothing down here. There's a chest here. Four gold. Why would you just throw 4 gold coins in a chest? Doesn't make any sense. Why are your fishing clothes different from your regular clothes? Why not? Ah, Skyrim. Hello? Elimar.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
Aimar. How do you say it?
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I can take over his position someday.
Captain of the guard.
Was something we did... Well,
Job's
it's about
finished.
time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my
You'll
face?
just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Alright. I'll take a seat then.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve.
I didn't want to get up.
Quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
What? How do you just know that it was poisoned?
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said I can't
move.
wait to see Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
What are you gonna do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Never mentioned the lunatic looting the
Thought it would
tunnels.
be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Maybe. I don't really know how I feel about Maven right now, but we'll see. In his desk. Oh, that's right, we couldn't open this because we needed the gold promissory note. What does it say? Within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Hangman Brewery should begin brewing mead of full production. In regards to concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long, successful future for both of us. Does it say from who? Oh, juked. Hello? Guard? This is just hunting brew. What? Oh, why is that quest activated? I was like, what is Maven doing all the way over there? I should just stayed and rifted. Back in the meadery again.
No doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back. And they've got riffle.
The bee and the bob. Ah, she's upstairs again, huh? Hello. Take a seat.
I trust you have good news for me?
Good news. The job's
This doesn't
finished.
tell me
Here's the
much.
information you
The only
requested.
thing that could identify Sabion's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen the symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
What?
Out of my way.
You're sitting down. Not even going anywhere.
I believe Brynjolf wishes to speak.
Hold on. What is this weapon you gave me? Wow.
With you. We're done here.
Weapon that makes undead run away. I guess. I don't really use stuff like that, but sure.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I've probably got a disease. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if I can. Oh, I got rock joint. What the heck is rock? How do I... What? And that's with melee weapons. Weird. Oh. Hold up. Ah, she took the note. Can you double check?
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Nothing at the moment. Bruno.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yeah, very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Same symbol involved from the Golden
Then
Globe.
this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Gotcha. This is the lockpick room? Yep. I'm gonna do this real quick. One down. Why is Child's doll in there? Apprentice. Simple. Got it. What? What's going on with the lights in here, man, guy? Master. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Dang it. Bro, I can't even, like... I know my reaction is not, like, fastest right now, but... Dude, I was right there. Oh my... Bro. There we go. Glass helmet, let's go. Dwarven arrows, amethyst, gold, zombie. Sure. Sure. Hey, Fandel.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Here, take the... That, and that, and that, and that. What was the first thing I gave you? I give you arrows. I want that. Why did I give that to you? But you can also take, that if you want. I think that should be it. Let's see. That glass helmet should be better. Yeah.
Lead on.
Adept. Why is Adept after Master? An expert right here. Literally jumped from apprentice to expert. Alright. Over to Mercer because apparently he's mad. Mercer. Hey, Brennel's right here. Oh, he's leaving.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
There you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Honeybrew Meteor.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make him pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai.
Where do I begin?
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude.
Solitude?
I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Alright, let's speak to Brynjolf. Hey, bro.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands.
Think he'll give me trouble?
He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's gonna look for a betrayal.
Right. He does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
If I get information from Gullumai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullumai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Who's the East
A
Empire?
mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Think Gullumai will give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gullumai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Gullumai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
Oh.
Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullumai alive, but remind him who we are.
Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy this Skyrim video. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And next time, we're going to shake down Gullumai, figure out what is going on, and who's trying to take down the Thieves Guild. Anyways, peace out. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, for another video. We're going to try to keep them going weekly. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, peace.